G'day Zoe, Hayden here at Pacific Toyota, giving you the personalised high definition virtual tour on our 2021 Toyota Hilux Rogue. So basically what I'm going to do is just show you through the entire vehicle. So we're going to start off in the engine bay. I do have the bonnet half pop there. So we'll make sure there's an engine in there, and then from there we'll work our way through all the paint and panel and the exterior of the vehicle. And then from there we'll work our way into the interior, going through obviously all the condition inside there, as well as all the service history and all the instrumentals that the Rogue comes equipped with. So we'll kick things off. We'll pop the bonnet here. Alrighty. So inside the engine bay, as you would expect from a near new vehicle, nice and tidy. Now this vehicle does have a conversion done on it. So we do have the blue plate modification, being LM1, which is a installation of a auxiliary fuel tank. So this one does have a long range fuel tank in it, which is always a bonus, having being able to carry more fuel on board. Coming down the bonnet here, we do have, as you can see, no visible dents in the bonnet, which is perfect. The paintwork is in fantastic condition. There is a slight little mark here. Now you're probably not going to notice that, as it has already been touched up, but everything else is in perfect condition through the front of the bonnet. Coming through the front of the bar here, so we do have a steel bull bar, which is fitted out with a UHF, as you can see there, and we also do have a light bar through the front as well. And you can see we do have your front facing sensors, and all your LED lighting for your indicators down below that, and obviously fog lights, and also a front facing camera. So as you can see, nice and tidy. Now this is obviously the new generation of the Rogue, with the updated flares, the updated grille, and obviously the front headlights. So really stylish along the front. Wheels and tyres, so these are blacked out factory. I think they're an 18-inch off the top of my head. I can find the tyre size anywhere. Yeah, so 18-inch alloy wheel, and as you can see, those alloys are in perfect condition, and they're wrapped in a Dunlop highway terrain tyre at the moment, and as you can see, heaps of tread left on those there, which is perfect. Coming through all our panels down here, nice and straight, no visible dents or anything like that. Paintwork wise, all nice and clean so far. We do have a camera tucked up underneath both wing mirrors. On top we do have the base rack, which is an ARB accessory, and then the platform rack on top. So they're about anywhere from about $1,400 to $1,800. We do have your running boards along the base of the car there as well. On your door here, we do have passive entry, keyless entry, whichever you'd like to call it. Paintwork wise through here in fantastic condition. There is a slight little stone chip mark just here. Obviously the lovely Rogue sports bar across the back. So obviously your rear alloy just there. Again, in fantastic condition. Coming through to the rear of the car, again reversing camera at the back, is also fitted out with a genuine tow bar, and then your reversing sensors. And then across the top you do have obviously a rolling electric shutter. That's just controlled by the touch of a button just there. And then inside, obviously, you do have your marine carpet finishing. Now that can obviously be taken out. It is all just Velcroed in. But obviously, light in the back. Also got your 12-volt auxiliary port there as well. Obviously another light there also. So obviously just holding down the button, closes up nicely, keeps all your belongings secure in the back there. So obviously once the car's all locked up, that stays locked, and this won't open, so you can't get in through the back, which is good. Coming down our passenger side now, nice and tidy through there, no visible dents or anything like that. paintwork wise, again in fantastic condition. Rear alloy, again nice and tidy. Paintwork through this side seems to be in perfect condition as well. Running boards across the base. That's your alloy there. And again, camera just up in the wing mirror there also. So we'll just jump underneath and give you a quick look underneath as well. Because obviously, as I mentioned, there is the installation of that auxiliary fuel tank. And as you can see there is that long range tank. Now that is a ARB accessory, as you can see just there. But obviously underneath the car, all looks like brand new still. So I dare say this car's never seen anything other than bitumen really. Doesn't look like it's ever been off-road or on the dirt or anything like that. So we'll just jump around, show you through obviously the second row of seats here. So we do have obviously carpet floor mats in the back. We also have your air conditioning controls through the back there, or air conditioning vents through the back, and then all our leather interior is all in fantastic condition as well. We do have your 2 genuine remote keys with an auxiliary key obviously to get inside the vehicle if the batteries ever die. Inside the car, we'll turn her over so she ticks over nicely. Seats are all electric. It's obviously starting up. We got that aircon cranking because it is stinking hot outside. Alright, so in our dash area, as you can see, there's no warning lights. We have 8,840k showing on the clock. And we also, you can see straight away, you do have a digital speedometer, as well as the traffic zone assistance. So that'll obviously show you what speed zone you're in, and display that speed zone up in the middle of the dash here, which is a bit of a lifesaver if you're like me, forever forgetting what the speed zone is. So through our steering wheel, you have all your stereo, Bluetooth controls on one side, all our cruise control options on one side, as well as the center screen controls. So cruise control, you do have normal cruise. Otherwise, you also do have your radar cruise with lane departure warning, with passive steer assistance. So that'll obviously recorrect you if you do ever go over the white lines without holding onto the steering wheel. And then that's your radar cruise control just there. Down here we have push button start. Obviously that's for your light bar. Your parking sensors, idle up, obviously your camera view and manual DPF burn off button. So if we click onto the camera view, you can see the vehicle does have a full 360-degree camera view of the vehicle, as well as what is out in front of me just here. So as you can see, that's just out in front of me, and then that's your 360-degree view just there. Over on our door card here, we have all your window controls and your central locking, as well as all your side mirrors. So they are a power folding side mirror. Infotainment system, so like I said, fitted up with your reversing camera, so it's your reverse there. Satellite navigation is standard. Go to menu, go to setup, direction settings, and you can see straight away we also do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So that's obviously giving you direct access to your mobile phone, which will obviously it will be like a mirror image from your phone onto the screen. So that gives you Siri hands-free to talk and text. Google Maps, which is probably one of the best because it self-updates, so you're not having to go to your local dealer to change the SD card all the time with updated streets and whatnot. So that all displays up on your screen, as well as your music, reminders, and obviously your calendar, which is pretty cool. So we'll just go back to home here, go to a station. I won't go to that station. Go to this one here, turn that volume up.
It's Christmas. Yeah.
Alright, so as you can hear there, all the speakers are working nicely. Now this is a premium JBL sound system, so not just your average little sound system. These are a premium JBL sound system, so they really do give out some really clear sounds, and the music sounds mint. Coming through down to our air conditioning controls and extra little full driving controls down below. So dual zone climate control, so each side can have their ideal temperature. You have all your full driving controls just here. Down below that you have heated seats. Now that is where your UHF will plug into. So UHF is generally up tucked in behind the dash, and then obviously your handle will come out there. Now if we can find the handle. Handle is just in here. So this one is a what they class as an XRS Connect. So that is the latest and greatest UHF system from GME. Turn that one on there. Go to preset. Go to channel 40. We'll make sure she'll.
I'll be able to keep going on that road and jump out of the box down further.
So as you can hear there, she definitely working.
But you know.
Can I get a radio check, please?
Yeah, working, bud. Very good, Mount Sheridan, mate.
There you go. So she's all working nicely there. Now, just to give you an idea, Mount Sheridan, that's about maybe 10 or 15 kilometres from where I'm currently situated. So it's got some really, really good range on it, which is perfect. I actually run this exact same UHF system in my four-wheel drive. And yeah, I can't fault it. There's a couple of little apps that you can download as well, like GME locations. So if you're out in a dirt track, if you lose your way, basically it works through GPS, so it'll breadcrumb where you've gone, and then you just log in through your app, find out where you are, where your breadcrumbs are, and follow those breadcrumbs back to where you started. So it's a cool little feature. That's obviously through the XRS Connect, and you download that obviously through the App Store or Google Play or whatever they call that one for Android. So that's your UHF. You've got downhill assist control. These have a rear diff lock as standard, and then you've obviously got traction control as well as two 12-volt auxiliary ports there. All your driving modes. So you've got eco power, reverse neutral drive, and then across into what we call a Tiptronic or a sport shift. Obviously a large center console area just here with a 100-watt inverter in there. Bit of a hidey hole up here, which is ventilated as well, so you can see it there. That's all ventilated, letting that aircon come through there to keep whatever you've got in there nice and cool. So like phones or whatever, iPad, if it fits. And then service history wise, we have literally just done the first service on it, so the 10,000k service, which means this vehicle qualifies, as we mentioned, for your Toyota certification. So obviously been gone through our workshop, had been checked over by our Toyota technicians. The vehicle's got full service, 2 keys, which basically in turn gives you 12 months free roadside assistance through Toyota. And you also do get the extension of 12 months manufacturer's warranty through Toyota as well. So a massive thing to have on a vehicle. So that basically gives you well, essentially 6 years worth of warranty from point of purchase, from when it was purchased from new cars. So a really cool incentive, obviously, with this vehicle being Toyota certified. But as you can tell from the actual interior of the car, it's in fantastic condition, as you would expect from something that's done less than 10,000 kilometers. So that is our 2021 Toyota Rogue. I hope you enjoy the video. If you do have any further questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call. But I look forward to hopefully doing business with yourself very soon. Cheers.